Hey everyone, Kun Crew Nakapan here again, and today we're going to work on the guillotine choke. Assisting me, I have Coach Malcolm. So let me go ahead and demonstrate this real quick. Now, we're doing a little bit of a shift. We're shifting from this Muay Thai, the striking, elbows, punches, kicks, to grappling, okay, using choking techniques, superior positioning, and joint manipulations to make our opponent submit. So here we go. I'm going to show you the guillotine choke. Okay, we're going to start this from the clinch. Okay, when you're doing the guillotine choke, 3 points of performance. The first one is bring your arm around the person's neck and you want to go ahead and grab your wrist, okay? As you're grabbing your wrist, you're going to grab close to the end of your hand, all right? Keep your elbow tight right here, okay? So this is one. Boom. Number two, what we want to do is we want to pull our opponent down into what we call in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, the guard. Okay, the guard position is simply my legs wrapped around my opponent's waist and my feet are locked, just like this. I still have my arm wrapped around his head. And number three, third point of performance to finish up the choke, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend my legs. That's going to bring his body back. And then I'm going to pull my arm up. Now notice, when I pull my arm up, I'm doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger, okay? I'm here and I'm flexing. Arms are so big, all right? So that's what you're going to do. Now the reason why the choke is such a powerful technique is that you notice Coach Malcolm's a pretty big guy, okay? He's pretty strong, he's been training pretty hard, and he's about to have his first MMA fight. All right, now if we were to get in a fight out on the street and I were to hit Coach Malcolm, okay? I hit him one, boom. Now, if we trade punches and he were to hit me, he's gonna hit me a lot harder, simply because he is a strong guy and he's, you know, pretty big. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take all that out. How we're gonna take that all out of play. How do we do that? And that's because we're using the secrets of jiu-jitsu. We're using the choke. And how does the choke work? We're not going to cut off the air because, you know, you can hold your breath for a pretty long time, right? But what we're going to do is we're going to cut off the blood, cut off the jugular and the carotid, and we're going to pinch the two on the side, and within 3 to 6 seconds, if you got a good choke hold, you're going to put your partner to sleep. Okay, what does that mean? It just means that the guy actually loses consciousness. Now, the great part about what we do is that I can dispatch an opponent without really hurting them, because if I let go, within a couple seconds, they should be waking up again, and they're going to feel like they slept for 8 hours. All right, so that's really what you want to get to. 1, 2, to the ground, and 3, we start with a pull. Now, let's go ahead and do it right from the clinch. Here we go. I'm in the clinch position, I'm hand over hand. I'm going to soften him up, because what's happening is he's a strong guy, strong back. He may try to bring his head up. This is going to be hard. Now remember, we're hanging on him, making sure he's carrying our weight, just like in the previous video. Now we're going to soften him up with some knees. I can throw my knee to the body, I can throw my knee to the leg, I can throw my knee to the groin on the street, and it drops his head down. I may even want to throw a knee to the head before I throw my arm around his neck. Okay, now I go for the guillotine choke here. Arm around the head, okay? That's number 1. My hands are locked. 2, I pull him down to the guard position. I want to be careful, too, that I don't DDT his head on the mat. He's my friend here. On the street, you never know what's going to happen. So I'm here, boom, legs go around. So that's number 2. Number 3, I'm going to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm going to flex my arm, and I'm going to push away with my legs. And that's it. That's how you do a guillotine choke. Now notice Coach Malcolm tapping on me, okay? What does that tell me? Well, that tells me that he's had enough pressure. Maybe he feels like he's seen that tunnel vision. Maybe he's close to falling asleep. So he taps, I let go. Now, as martial artists, we always talk about this mutual respect, respect for one another. Why is that so important? Because when we train in class, we could train 100% and still do it safely and not get hurt. And that's because we respect each other. We hold our partner's lives in our hands all the time. And so we need to make sure that we are responsible, and when he feels that he's going to be put to sleep, or he feels enough pressure on his joint, he taps, I let go, and we keep on training. And that is part of keeping a very challenging environment, but at the same time, keeping it safe. So hope you enjoyed the guillotine choke. Go ahead and keep practicing that, and I'll see you next time.